Hello, everyone. How are you? Happy Father's Day, everyone. Hello, Charles. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Good.
Thought we'd do a quick hangout and talk about our new experiment
Yeah.
that we tried. It was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, it's definitely a blast.
Okay, I don't know if anybody remembers. A couple weeks ago, we did a video hangout talking about when we washed our hair with onions. And now today, you can see my hair doesn't feel quite as full. It still looks thin and it's not quite as soft as a couple weeks ago. We tried vinegar, white vinegar today, because after we did the onion hangout, then a girlfriend of mine said, "Oh, a friend of mine, she uses white vinegar. Why don't you try that?" And so, heck, we're always game for new things. So we thought we'd try white vinegar tonight. And what did you think of it?
I didn't like it at all. I mean, it made my scalp itch, my forehead itch, and it kind of burned my eyes. And I put that stuff on there, and it didn't feel right. And I didn't like it. Didn't compare anything to those onions. But my hair wasn't squeaky clean. And then when I dried it, it wasn't baby soft like the onion.
Right. Yeah, it was a completely big difference. What we did is we just had a little bit of my favorite, one of my favorite smelling suave shampoos. What is it?
Ocean breeze.
Yeah, Ocean Breeze. Suave shampoo. And there was only a little bit in the bottle. So we poured some white vinegar in there. And then I just squirted it on, hopped in the shower, squirted it on my hair, and started scrubbing my hair. And I thought, geez, I don't really feel much of anything. Hope it's doing something. And I kept scrubbing my hair and rinsed it out. And I thought, well, geez, it just didn't seem like it was doing anything. So the next time I squirted some on my hand and put it in and scrub my hair like I usually do. And then I washed my hair with the regular shampoo then. And by that time, my back was really itching. So I had to scrub, scrub my back really good. So I thought, oh, my skin doesn't like that vinegar. But when I washed my hair, I had to use the same amount of shampoo that I normally do. Where with the onions, once you wash your hair with that onion, and then you're gonna wash your hair with the shampoo, you just barely need any shampoo, and it just suds right up. And then you can almost feel your hair feeling thicker right away. And
Right.
this time I didn't. I didn't. I had to use the same amount of shampoo and same amount of conditioner, and it didn't squeak. It wasn't squeaky clean like what it is with the onions. And so when I got out of the shower and I dried my hair and I brushed my hair out, it was snaggly and snarly and hard to brush my hair. And with the onions, it was so nice to brush my hair. I didn't have snarls. My hair felt thicker and instead of this thin hair, and it just felt softer and nice. So, and then after I dried my hair, I went and looked, and it doesn't have hardly any body. It still looks really thin, and I've been itching ever since. So I don't really care for the vinegar. I have to say no. From 1 to 10, and 1 is low and 10 is I love it, I love it, I love it, I say number 1.
I
I
give it a
wouldn't do it
minus
again.
one.
Go ahead.
I
What?
wouldn't either. I said I give it a -1. 'Cause my head's still itching. My forehead, I didn't like it at all.
No. No. So I don't know if we're doing something wrong, which I don't know how you can, because I asked Betty, and she said, "Oh no, that's what Roxy uses. She uses vinegar in her hair." So we tried it, and I just didn't like it. But we did find now, since the update, or since we did our onion video, we found a few things to update people on. The first time we did the onion, we took 2 big, huge onions. And I recommend just taking 1 onion. Last time we used a medium-sized onion, put it in the blender, blend it up really fine till it looks like a paste. And then we put it in a plastic seal-tight container, where I think, if you have that or a glass jar, I don't know. Except I wouldn't want the glass jar in my shower. That's the only thing. Or
I have to get a
maybe,
plastic bottle.
yeah, or maybe like a old shampoo bottle, maybe something like that, and put it in that.
Right.
And then because we did two big onions the very first time, and then it lasted us for a long time, and we left it in the shower still. And I was talking to a girlfriend, Dawn, and she said, no, put it in the fridge, because otherwise by the 5th day it was really, you open that plastic sealed container and about knocked you over with the smell in the shower. So she said, no, you put it in the fridge. And since we put it in the fridge, the smell's a lot better when you open up the container. Isn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
Sure is.
it doesn't knock you over.
No. Don't
Yeah,
turn colors either.
yeah. Yeah, it was turning colors first time when we did 2 of them, but then we had it for quite a long time. And then what did we do? What else did we learn? You don't need very much shampoo. You put it in, you blend up the onion, and then we put like a couple tablespoons of our shampoo and mixed it in that container. And then you scrub your hair really good with the onion paste mixture. And then I washed my body, and then by that time I scrubbed it again and rinsed it out. And then you barely need any shampoo, and you just put a little bit of shampoo, wash it out, wash really good. And when you do, it squeaks. I mean, it's just clean. It's just squeaky clean. And then all you need is a little bit of conditioner in your hair, and you put it in, and it's just nice and soft, and you can feel, even in the shower, it's like it feels fuller. It's really nice. And the only thing that I would say is, once you wash your hair with your shampoo, then wash your face. Because what we found out is we did a video, and you can see red, like right here, on our cheeks after we took a shower the time before last. So I would say wash your face. But otherwise, my eyes didn't burn. We figured our eyes would burn, and it didn't. Yours did the very first time, a little
Right.
bit,
Yeah,
and
not
mine
very
didn't bother
much.
me.
Right.
But when you dry, and then when I dried my hair and I brushed my hair out, there was no tangles like it always is. It was, and when I dried my hair, it just was full. I mean, it looked like I had a lot more hair instead of this really thin hair of mine. It just felt good, looked good, and I thought maybe, you know, my hair would smell like onions, but it doesn't. You smelt my hair, and it doesn't smell oniony.
No, it don't.
So, and what else did we learn? Anything else from the onion thing?
Let me see. Not really. That's about it. Oh, the onion. Oh, yeah. When we did the onion, there was very little hair in the drain. And when we did the vinegar tonight, I mean, there was a big glob of hair in there. So it definitely takes your hair, that vinegar takes your hair out.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I
I don't
remember
need no
that.
more. Yeah, I don't need no more taken out. I got to add hair.
Yeah, with the onions, the top of your hair had looked fuller, like you were almost growing more hair, because your hair had more body to it and it was fuller, so I think it looked a lot nicer and it was nice and soft. I mean, it would be soft and even in the summertime when you sweat and stuff, your hair, the hair still looked good after, a couple days.
Right.
So I liked it.
Yeah, I definitely like the onion better. They can have that vinegar.
Yeah. The only thing that we were thinking about is that we used yellow onions. And I don't know, a white onion is usually really strong smelling. It's really and tasting. So I think if I was going to try a different onion, I would try a purple one. Just to try it, to see.
Right. See what the difference is.
Right. Because then a purple one doesn't have that. It doesn't smell as strong, and it's not as it doesn't taste as strong. So I'm curious, and I'd like to try. I think next week I'll go buy a purple onion, and then I'll put it in the blender and blend it up really good, and then we'll try that and see. I think that'll be a great experiment.
Yeah, try different kind of onions.
But as far as the vinegar, I won't do it again.
Nope.
No. Like I said, when I was brushing my hair, I mean, I had snarls and it hurt brushing my hair out.
I'll bet.
And I never had that with the onions. So I always brushed it out nice and smooth and felt soft and thick, and I loved it. So that's
Right.
our update for the
Yeah.
day.
Your hair definitely doesn't look as good as it did with the onion.
Yeah. It still looks nice, but I don't know if it looks as shiny or
Full body.
yeah. And it doesn't really have a smell to it. So that's good, but I don't know. I don't know what she saw in the vinegar.
To each their own.
Unless she did something way different than what we did. But
Yeah.
so if anyone out there does the vinegar thing and you do it different, let us know how. But I would say it's rated poor. And I'm a happy-go-lucky kind of a person, and I don't usually like to say negative, but this one I would definitely give it a low score. The onions, I'd give it a good one. Onions are a 10. Yahoo!
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
hopefully the purple ones will be a lot nicer and a lot better, and then it, it wouldn't quite smell oniony as much. But our hair doesn't really smell like onions once you shampoo it, so
Right.
happy Father's Day, everyone out there. We had a beautiful day. It was a happy summer solstice, everyone. We love y'all. We send best wishes for everyone to have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, happy, healthy summer.
Right.
Today was a beautiful start of summer today, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Sit out on the swing this morning, had coffee, played with the dog. Then we ran out of coffee, had to come back in. Then later on, we went out and sat out for about an hour or so, and till the skeeters come out, and we had to come back in. But it was beautiful all day.
Yeah. But we're going to have to try whatever that mixture is for the skeeters. That I posted it on Facebook. Somebody posted it and I shared it. Something with a 2-liter bottle. And you put some kind of mixture in it and it's supposed to catch the skeeters.
Yeah, you
Supposed to
cut
attract them? Is it supposed to attract them to the
it,
bottle?
you cut off the lid. You put this mixture in there, whatever it is, and then you put the lid back on upside down, and the mosquitoes go in there and get trapped, and I guess it kills. But whatever that mixture was, they was going for that mixture.
Well, good, because we're going to try that. We'll let everybody know how that turned out. But the only thing that I know that I'm going to do with that vinegar is a definite, does turn out absolutely wonderful. We love it, is to kill the weeds.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all it's good for.
And maybe pickles.
Yeah,
And cleaning my coffee pot out.
yeah,
But now that, as far as our weeds, we have a 6-foot chain link fence. And so every time we ever doing the weed eating, we're always cutting or we're losing the, what do you call that? The string.
right.
The string hits the chain link fence and breaks off. And so last year, my son had sprayed that, what is it called? Be Gone? Weed Be
Weed
Gone.
is gone. Yeah,
And that didn't help. I mean, he sprayed it, and I mean, he did a really good job. And the next day, it still hadn't died, and you know, Michael said, "Well, wait, you know, maybe it'll still work." And then you come up, and the weeds were getting tall, and I said, "You know, we're gonna have to try that mixture." And it's a gallon of vinegar, I think a cup of Epsom salt, and a half a cup of uh, Blue Dawn dish soap. But I'll post that. I've got it posted on my Facebook page, and if I think of it, I'll put this video with the blog post, and I'll put the recipe on the blog post, so you can get the recipe. But by the next day, and actually a couple hours after we were done, the grass was turning brown, and that sprayer that we bought, it was really a nice sprayer. And it sprayed like 6 inches wide. So we sprayed like about 3 inches on both sides of the chain link fence. So that way we can just go with the lawnmower, and we don't have to weed eat anymore. We don't have to trim it anymore. It's wonderful. The grass, the only thing is that it does definitely turn the grass brown, and it does kill the grass there. And it was supposed to last for 2 years, and so I was really excited. I thought, yay, 2 years. But this summer, they started growing up again, so we had to go out there and fight with the weed whackers, as I kept Charles busy putting the string, fixing the string on the weed whacker. I'd go along, and the string would break, and I'd hand him the weed whacker to fix it, and then he'd hand me the other one, and I kept him busy.
Yeah, you did.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was.
It was really funny. I mean, you didn't have a break in between. You just fix one, and I'd hand it to you, and you'd hand me the other one, and I'd go along. But we finally got it done, and then we sprayed it really good with that stuff, and that's the end of it. It's beautiful. I mean, it's brown, but we don't have to mess with it anymore.
Right.
So I highly recommend anyone who, if you have a 6-foot fence or a wooden fence, and you know, you don't want to be trimming that grass there around your fence, definitely use that mixture. It works. The only thing is, it only worked for us for a year, and then we ran out of a batch, remember? And then we still had the one side of the fence to do, and we didn't put quite as much Dawn dish soap in the next batch, and it didn't quite kill all the weeds.
Right.
So it must be, you have to use that exact mixture of the Blue Dawn dish soap. And last year, they said it was supposed to last 2 years, but it didn't. But last year we used the orange, the citrus Dawn dish soap. We didn't have Blue Dawn dish soap. So I'm curious if the Blue Dawn dish soap will last 2 years. We'll have to keep everybody posted.
Right.
I hope so. The only thing is that I'm concerned about eating my onion grass and rhubarb after that. Well, after Michael's put that weed be gone, I think they said don't eat anything that was around that for 2 years. But I don't know about this mixture, if you can or not. So I gotta wait at least till next year till I can eat my rhubarb and onions and onion grass that's coming up. Otherwise, our tomatoes and cucumbers and Uh, green peppers, we have them in tomato boxes, which are totally awesome. And we'll have to do a video of show how beautiful our plants are getting. But I do have, if you look at my YouTube channel, I do have videos of our tomato boxes and how to set them up, and they're wonderful. It's self-watering, so you got to keep on watering them. But those tomatoes plants will grow, what, 5-6 foot tall.
Right.
And 2 plants give you about 100 tomatoes. I mean, it's totally awesome. It's definitely worth the money.
Yeah, it sure is.
And what, we bought another one for, we got what, 5 boxes now?
Right.
Yeah. And we bought them right before Christmas, and I think it was on sale. How much were they? About 89?
69, 79, something like that.
If you get them in the winter, they're on sale, and then we just stored it until spring, and then set the new one up. And it comes with dirt and fertilizer. And of course, then I bought extra bag of fertilizer and dirt to put in my other ones that I have. So I have 5 of them now. So we'll have lots of tomatoes, and we planted 4 or 6 green pepper plants, and then 4 cucumber plants, but one of the cucumbers died. I don't know what happened. I think when I ripped it out of the container, I think I tore it from his root or something, and so it died right away. But I'm anxious to see how they turn out. But those I don't worry about, because they're in boxes and they're, self-contained. But anyhow, we'll let everybody go. We just wanted to update you on the onions and our new experiment with the vinegar. So if you try the onions, please leave a comment. Let me know. On Google Plus or YouTube or Facebook, join me over there, D. Westcott on Facebook. And if you try the vinegar, or if we did the vinegar wrong, let me know. But I still say no.
Yeah, definitely not. I'll stick with our onions.
I'll stick with that onion too. For sure. Anyhow, well, we just wanted to say hello, send our love, happy summer solstice, happy Father's Day. And please come and join me. And I love meeting people. So come, ask to be my friend. Twitter, Tumblr, Google Plus, Facebook, YouTube, subscribe. I'm all over the place, so come and join me. I love to get to know you. And Charles is starting to be a social butterfly. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I'll get the hang of it. This is all new to me, so I'm a beginner and I'm learning.
Yeah. Yep. He barely knew how to use his computer before he came here, and now he's doing all kinds of things. Now I got him doing videos,
Yeah,
which he thought he'd never do, which I thought I'd never do. I was hid behind my picture and did a audio on a digital recorder and then put the YouTube video up. I didn't do videos. So coming out. Awakening. We're all one. So Just love one another the way we are. Isn't that right?
That's right.
So we can show our beautiful selves.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me for the evening on this wonderful Father's Day summer solstice. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. See ya. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you, Dee. See y'all.